Operation Epic Fury.
President Trump just drew the ultimate red line on Iran tonight, and he did it in language nobody can misunderstand. With the Islamic Republic cornered by naval pressure and cash shortages, Trump made it crystal clear that the days of hesitation are over. He told the world that if Iran refuses to do the right thing, America will finish the job itself. Past presidents debated this threat in secret, while Trump took it straight to live television and dared anyone to disagree. The question hanging in the air tonight is simple. Will Tehran finally fold or force the United States to act? See, the standoff is not some faraway diplomatic game. A nuclear-armed Iran would change every calculation for American families, from energy prices at the pump to the safety of our troops in the region. Communities across the heartland already feel the squeeze from past weakness that let Iran fund terror and threaten shipping lanes. Now, politically, this moment proves that Trump keeps his promises while previous administrations kick the can down the road. The broader impact, though, is huge. Restoring deterrence after years of mixed signals tells adversaries that America means what it says again. That shift protects our soldiers, stabilizes markets, and reminds the world that strength works. Now, before we go further into this breaking Iran development, tonight's national security picture includes another major move from the White House. This breaking news out of Washington, D.C. tonight. The White House has officially declared a national emergency under Executive Order 14156, a move that's aimed at expanding America's coal supply chain capacity to prevent shortages that officials warn could impair national defense capability. It's no longer just an energy story, it's now a national security story. As global infrastructure spending surges, military production accelerates, and emerging markets build at historic speeds, supply chains are sending clear signals that reliable domestic resources matter more than ever. And Forge Resources is positioned right at the center of that demand in the United States under FRGGF and in Canada as FRG. And check the exclusive briefing below, but it's only for Next News viewers. That national security focus brings us right back to the Iran showdown. See, while the blockade keeps squeezing Iran's revenue, Trump just revealed a fresh layer to the pressure campaign that changes the entire dynamic. He's now openly crediting Pakistan with playing a pivotal behind-the-scenes role that gives the United States even more options at the table. So President Trump, just outside of the Oval Office before he departed for China today, he says, "We have a choice."
We had a choice. Let these lunatics have a nuclear weapon. If you want to do that, then you're a stupid person, and you happen to be. I mean, I know you very well. Anybody that wants them to have a nuclear weapon is a stupid person.
So he's not mincing words there. Trump calls anyone wanting Iran to get nukes a stupid person, but he's already lining up Pakistan to help seal the deal. Listen to this.
What are your expectations for your China president? At what point are you done negotiating with Iran?
Well, we're going to see what happens. We're only making a good deal. We have their military's gone. It's wiped out. And we're only going to make a good deal. And we'll see what happens. But I believe that one way or the other, it's going to be very good for the American people. And I think actually very good for the Iranian people.
Are you reconsidering the Pakistanis as mediators?
No, they're great.
What?
I think they're great. I think the Pakistanis have been great. The Field Marshal and the Prime Minister of Pakistan have been absolutely great.
So Trump says Pakistan's leaders have been great. Military's wiped out. Now he's putting Iran on notice to do the right thing or face the consequences. He announces if Iran doesn't do the right thing, he's going to finish the job himself.
They'll either do the right thing or we'll finish the job. They're either going to do the right thing or we're just going to finish the job.
They're going to do the right thing or we're going to finish the job. He's not playing any games. And now we have this from the Secretary of War.
Well, sir, we're not the negotiating team, but I can tell you we have world-class negotiators. The core of it is the nuclear weapons issue. Those other factors are always a factor. Understanding that Iran has effectively tried to use the North Korea strategy with such overwhelming capabilities conventionally that no one would dare prevent them from pursuing a nuclear weapon. And it took President Trump to have the courage to make that historic decision. and hopefully we can get that across the finish line with negotiations, which are ongoing right now.
So he points out the North Korean strategy that Iran was attempting to employ, but Trump stopped him cold. Negotiations are ongoing after Trump's historic call, but the president makes clear the blockade stays until Iran has zero path to a bomb. Here he is on Sid and Friends in the morning.
Likewise with Iran. I mean, yeah, we've wiped out their Navy, wiped out their Air Force. It's just a question of time. We don't have to rush anything. We have a blockade, which gives them no money, allows them no money. And we just can't let, it's a very simple thing. Somebody said about policy, we cannot let them have a nuclear weapon because they'd use it. And if that goes off, you want to see a travesty. That would be unbelievable. So we can't let them have a nuclear weapon. And we won't. Yeah, we won't.
We won't let them have a nuclear weapon. The blockade is starving Iran for cash. No need to rush. And here he's talking about 100% they're going to stop. They told me.
Do you really feel in your heart of hearts that you can stop Iran from enriching uranium and never build a bomb?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
They're going to stop. And they told me, the Iranians told me, and I deal with them, and they said that we're going to get the dust. I call it the nuclear dust because it's appropriate. It's easier for people to understand. And we're going to get it. The problem is there's only two countries in the world that can get it, us and China, because nobody has the equipment. Because when we bombed it, it was a total, that I was right, it was a total obliteration. The entire mountain collapsed on top of it. And they said, the Iranians told me, they said, nope, it'll be yours. But then they changed their mind. But they did say, because, they demeaned the B-2 bombers. Those guys, every shot hit. That we sent in Tomahawks from a submarine, they all hit. But every shot hit. And they demeaned the B-2 bombers when CNN starts saying, well, maybe it wasn't that bad. Iran told me that it was so devastating that no country in the world other than us, and they said China, would be able to, has the machinery to be able to get that.
So President Trump making it absolutely clear. See, the real story is the establishment never wants you to hear this. Trump inherited a regime racing towards the bomb under the old North Korea playbook that counted on American hesitation. Instead, he combined crushing sanctions, naval dominance, and direct diplomacy into one package that leaves Iran with no good options. The result is simple. Either they give up the enrichment dream or face the full might of American power that already wiped out their Navy and military assets. Time is now working for us, not against us. You see, President Trump is delivering exactly the leadership America voted for by refusing to let Iran cross the nuclear line. The blockade is working, negotiations have real teeth, and the world is watching a president who keeps his word. This is what winning looks like. So drop a yes or no in the comments right now. Do you believe Iran will finally surrender its nuclear ambitions under this pressure? If you haven't done so yet, join the hundreds of patriots who already have. They've already texted raw feed to 844-840-4963, and they're beating the algorithm suppression of our channel. They're getting direct messages right from me to their phone. And check out the Next News merch shop below this video. Stay locked in because the best is yet to come.
The system controls information. Information control is power. I don't want you to see this. Truth only survives together. They don't want this shared. Share this now.